Hi, this is Tim Mai. Welcome to our round 3 of our questions and answers. So we have a few questions today. Let's get right into it. Okay, the first question is from Alan. Alan said, Tim, I need to improve my skills finding people that are not easy to find. Questions are, how do you find owners of vacant properties? Also, how do you find people of your return direct mail pieces, postcards, or letters? You could even throw in how you find your vacant properties in the first place. Thanks for being awesome and sharing your time and skills, Alan. Alright, Alan, and for everyone who's interested in this topic, vacant houses is one of the best type of houses to go after because the homeowner doesn't want it anymore, right? If a house is vacant, that means that nobody's living in it. Maybe the owner passed away, maybe they move into with their kids, move into a retirement home, whatever, and they have this house that they have tax liabilities, they have insurance liability, vandalism, all kinds of things that can happen in this house. So it's costing them money every single day to keep this house. So a lot of these sellers, they don't want it anymore. So I find some of my best deals are vacant houses. I've actually made a lot of money in real estate off of vacant houses. Maybe even like the most money I've made in real estate is from vacant houses. So what you do to find these vacant houses is there's free sites that you can use, such as whitepages.com to find a phone number. Zabasearch.com is another one. And then there's some paid services like NexusLexis.com. There's also merlindata.com, MERLINDATA.com, merlindata.com. The paid service are much better than the free service, obviously, because you get more information. It's just a little bit harder to get an account with them because those kind of accounts are meant to be used for collection agency, private investigator, not really meant for investors like us to try to find owners of vacant houses. A good friend of mine also has a website called findaseller.com. A little bit more expensive, but works great as well. So you don't need to have an account. Sometimes it's worth it. Okay. So go check out those websites. And like I said, sometimes you just have to be willing to pay the money to get these comps. All right, here's a question from Pat. Hello, Tim. I have started to put together larger deals in commercial real estate. I'm looking to close on a 22-unit apartment complex and need to find a few investors with money that want to get a good return on their money. Where's the best place that I might find these investors without breaking SEC regulations and the 606 laws that apply? Networking is the best place I found to find investors, because what happens at networking is that you get to build that relationship with them. You get to know them, take them for lunch. I always recommend, the first thing you do before you talk about any kind of money or loaning to anybody is just taking them to lunch. You get to know them, okay? Because once you know them, then the SEC regulation doesn't apply anymore, right? It's only applicable to people that you don't know. And so that's where I would start. As you get more serious into this, then you definitely want to talk to an SEC attorney and get some blessings around doing workshops and stuff like that you can lead workshops. Like, for example, you can lead, let's say, a seminar called how to earn passive income through real estate would be an example, right? So you're teaching them a topic about how to earn passive income. And in that, you become the expert. In that, you build relationship with them. Then you approach them about the money stuff. So that's how I do it, and so that's how I recommend you would do it. Okay. Here is another question from Jim. Tim, when buying subject to, how do you recommend handling the fire insurance? Buy another policy, assign the policy, or some other way? You know, what I normally do, and everyone like sort of recommend a different thing. But what I normally do is I keep the existing policy in place, and I also have the homeowner deed the property into a land trust. So now the land trust is the additional insurer on this property. So that's one way to do it. You know, I've seen other people have done it where they buy another policy, so there's two policies on the property. You know, I'm not an expert at insurance. I would recommend you talk to an insurance person on that, but I share with you what I do. Okay. All right. Regarding the blind HUD one, I must be missing something. Since the assignment of the contract states the assignment fee, the seller will already know what I am making. So what am I hiding from the seller? What am I missing? The assignment of contract is between you and your buyer. The seller doesn't know anything about that. The seller only know the contract between the seller and you. Okay? Whoever you assign it to after that is between you and the buyer. Okay, here's another question from Jim. I want to place an ad for buyers on Plenty of Fish dating sites, but I could only find a place to register for matches, nowhere to place an ad. How do I place ads for buyers on such sites? I don't know. I've never thought about using dating sites to place ads before, so I have no clue. I don't know where you got that idea from, but it sounds like an interesting idea worth testing. You know, with any of these things, you know, you got to test and find out if it works or not, right? Or if it works for you or not. I just use Craigslist because that's the dominant place here in Houston that people go to find, you know, buyers for properties. And so, I mean, find properties, find deals. So that's why I would start. Sounds good? Alright, y'all. With that, thank you so much for watching. See ya on the next video. Bye-bye for now.